oh, I'm going to go hide behind some grown adults. This is an issue that didn't need to even go past the Instagram message. But when it did, I wasn't even able to say anything back. You got up on a live and pretty much said that I was just trying to come at you. And I'm just coming at everybody. Really? I'm coming at everybody? You mean coming at everybody like the way you used to be in everybody's lives? Centering yourself in the middle of the beef with Blaze and them? And you ain't had nothing to do with none of that, but you kept centering yourself? Are you for real? But I had an opinion about everything? B-Lash, every time, that's the thing. It took a while for that to even be a true thing. That I even could, listen, it's not that I didn't want to speak or I was scared or anything before. But before, I would have never been received in any type of way. It would have been frustrating. It would have been a waste of energy. And I wouldn't have been heard. I was almost not heard about somebody who actually did scam people as well. And 4 fucking K multiple times. That everybody saw, but for some reason nobody said anything. You know, the focus is on different creators now. But literally, it's the same fucking storyline with different characters every 6 to 8 months. I am not on here, right? I'm not on here to insult anyone or to do anything that's not really warranted or to just be negative. But I'm definitely on here, most certainly, to spread awareness about what I deem fit. For a while, I spread awareness about a beef that didn't have anything to do with me. That was pointless. It didn't go nowhere. It's been years. Nothing else has happened other than the audience has changed. And that's the only reason why there's still any interest, if we're being fucking for real. People don't have... What's up, no drama? People don't have a fucking attention span like that for years. There has to be some type of story change. Now, the thing is, I feel like if I was allowed to vent and to speak the way I wanted to speak before, without feeling like I have a room full of like 200 plus people telling me to shut the fuck up, I wouldn't be here right now. I didn't know that this lady was a child abuser. I didn't know that she did anything to a kid before I blocked her. I just blocked her. I didn't care to look her up. I didn't know her name. Nothing. I knew she was Shawnee Blaze. I knew whenever I saw her in the live never had anything to really do about her, but for some reason she was inserting herself to protect people she doesn't even fuck with anymore. Isn't that weird? Oh, and then you have resin trays. The resin trays didn't go anywhere. You tried selling them. Didn't have them to sell. Oh, and then he posted the messages between us, pretty much showing how immature you are and how you lack any type of comprehension. That's so cute. Oh. Shawnee, where are the resin trays? I can't yell, guys, because if I yell, like my girl don't want me to keep yelling, but if I yell, the live is like, the AI is going to be like, what's going on, bullying? This is for educational purposes only. We do not condone any bullying or harassing on this side at all, not on this platform. This is only for spreading awareness. A lot of us centered ourselves on Rob, yes. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you changed your name to Beast, my bad. Beast, right. Shouldn't have nothing to do with anybody. I still have my job and stuff, no, my job wasn't contacted or anything. Now, absolutely defend your people, like 100%, right? But it's just weird how some people's people have changed like multiple times. Multiple times and still changing. the only reason why people are still paying attention is because, like I said, the audience is changing every day. You know what was crazy the other day when I went into a live? I forgot whose live. I think it was like either Peaches or somebody's live over here, right? And they were just like, "Who is Blaze?" I've been waiting for that moment for 2 years. Who's Blaze? Who are these people that y'all talking about? I forgot who's live, baby.
What?
You know what live? You remember the live that nobody knew who Blaze and Police were? Whose live was that?
Oh God.
I forgot, but remember that shit was epic.
I might have been. Was it Bella?
Was it? No.
I don't know, man.
I think it was like either one of the Bone Collectors or like Peach or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just don't remember.
I don't remember
there
who.
was a bunch of people that had to know who, which is great. We win.
What if he sounds in the background and talking about I'm dead? I feel like I didn't change for the Beast. Listen, chill. Don't say that. Don't say that about yourself. Oh wait, my bad. I got my glasses on. What's up?
Nah, hey Jason, but nah, like me being on some true transparency stuff here with the changing for the better. No, to be honest with you, it just a lot of that made me support people that, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have supported and probably wouldn't do it outside of this ad.
Right.
Let's be real.
Right.
But back to what you were saying earlier, I think it probably was one of the other side, but like people been saying, this merge thing with the two different aspects of the app have a lot to do with it as well. They don't have the same storylines or knowledge and stuff about certain people the way that we do. It's certain people that don't know any of those people. That's any of them, like any of those people. Like it was just a lot I was in today that people had to tell a creator who Raider Fisher was.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. These people don't know these people.
Right.
Some of these people, and I'm gonna be transparent about this too. Some of those people has been on the other side of the people's lives. Some of them do know who they are, and some of them don't know who they are. But that's what it is.
That's true. That's a fact. Exactly, Rob. I'm telling you. You don't mind if I call you Rob? I see you changing.
Yeah, no, that's like my two accounts. Not to be telling my business, but
my bad.
That was cool.
My bad.
It's cool. If somebody try to come from my accounts, it's like I could just make another one. I don't really care at this point.
Right, just thinking. Right, that's what the only time I get mad is when like I'm in the middle of really trying to just really talk about something because I don't go live all the time. So when I do, I just want to make it something. I want to make it
like for me, and we talked about this the last time I was on your live. Like I just want, like, yes, the heavy stuff, the awareness and stuff need to be talked about. And speaking of heavy stuff, that awareness and stuff that need to be talked about. I know you put another video on your page of another situation with their parent and their child. I tried to put that on my page, and they guess what happened? My video got removed for community guidelines.
Mine got hit too. It stayed up for a little bit.
But my thing is this with this, and it's not going after any one particular person, but we can't post videos like that because they get taken in for community guidelines, but yet some of the people that committed similar crimes are still on this ad.
Right.
And their charges and certain stuff involving them are on this ad.
Right.
I don't get it, but whatever.
Right, but we're supposed to let it go, Rob. It's been so long ago. We need to just move on and just let it be. Because we all have skeletons in our closet. We need to let it go.
Well, I don't, like I said, the most skeletons I have is me supporting them people.
Right.
That's just me being honest.
Well.
Like, I don't have this type stuff on my record. Like, I don't have nothing on my record for real. But, like, I don't got stuff like this. Like,
Yeah.
And I'll say that to say this. Like, do you feel like people who have committed said crimes, i.e. CA and things like that, do you feel like some people that get in those situations, do they get the bad end of the stick, or people can get accused of it that
Yes.
didn't really do it?
Yes. Absolutely. I do. Absolutely. I can't say I don't. I can't say that there's not times when people are like just, wrongfully accused of shit. I can't say that because it's evident, but it's way more likely that is not the case. That's the only thing.
Right.
I much rather be, and this is probably gonna sound like very fucking ignorant, but I much rather be wrong and on the right side of being wrong than being right and still being wrong to some extent. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if
I
that makes
understand.
sense. Yeah. That's just my stance because it's better to believe the victim. The victim is more likely telling the truth. When it comes to any type of child, I mean, you know, like I said, yeah, that's really the only way I could put it without being, I guess too biased in that way with that.
Right. So how do you feel about the individuals that, whether if they don't know about these people's histories, then find out later on, and now they feel in this weird position that because they did support it?
I feel like the people that do or just want to act like it's not happening do kind of remind me of your family members that, like, if you say, daddy did X, Y, and Z, they'd be like, okay, well, we can't tell nobody type shit. That's the same type of, let's just not make a fuss about it. That's the same type of attitude that I get. From that, so that, in my opinion, that's what I think about people that align themselves after knowing. Now, granted, right, when you are friends with someone, it could be someone from any walk of life, right? I'm not saying that like you can't be friends with nobody, but I want to ask a question for real. If you had a friend that you knowingly had done this type of shit and you had a kid, would you let them watch your kid or your dog? Would you let them move in? Like, how much, because let's be real, we don't trust everybody the same. Everybody we
Nah.
hold to a different standard,
So you asking me, would I, knowing what I know about people in this situation, including her, would I allow her to watch my child or any child in my family?
Right. Now that you know the situation, because we don't do background checks before, because that's the semantic shit that they play. If you say some shit like
Right.
that, so, well, I don't do background checks on nobody does that. We talking about now that you know, right? Well, yeah, I'm not talking to you, Rob. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Oh, no, I was just about to say, yikes.
Yeah. So you tell me, would you let them watch your cousin, your niece, your nephew? Think about it. If the answer is no, you know why the answer is no then, okay? If you want to say yes, you a goddamn lie. You're
No, hell no, I'm not going to sit there and say no yes to that.
right.
Knowing what I know. To be honest.
I think I could kind of pick up on that. You're not, but I know some people out there would still be like, well,
No, like I said, even though have I supported people on this app that had committed such acts? Yes, unfortunately I have.
mm-hmm.
Would I have those same individuals around people that I know, including kids or my actual blood family? No. I'm willing to be honest about that.
Right.
And I can't sit here and lie and say I would feel absolutely comfortable with people that do that around my family. That's just me being honest.
I respect that. I respect you. I respect the honesty, and I appreciate you being honest. That's all.
Not
Really
like
do.
I'm not here to be on like BS or none of that. Like if I'm grown enough to admit if I supported some wrong stuff, I supported some wrong stuff. Hell, I even put it on my page today, like because even before this, and even before the conversation we had last week, like I've done some stuff reflection about all of this stuff that has happened since the 2 years I've been on this app, and even before then,
Right.
all of it. And I really had to sit with myself and say, what part does you have to play with it?
Mm-hmm.
What does you do? Who does you turn your back on to support one thing instead of another? What does you say in those comments? What does you do to stop it? What does you do on the back end to speak on certain stuff that you probably, what did you put on your page?
Right.
It's so easy to sit here, and I'm not saying you doing it, Jason, but like it's so easy to point the fingers at everybody else about what they did in this situation. But what did you do? And that's what I've been sitting with myself with. And with that, I'm not happy with it. A lot of this stuff, I'm not happy with it. I'm going to be honest. Because I wouldn't do it outside of this app. That's me being real.
I kind of see the way you put it. Kind of makes me think because, like, even like before, like I used to be, like conflicted sometimes. Like when I used to post shit, like I'm just like, why am I even, spreading that? Like, why am I posting this for other people to see? Because it's so bad. But I don't know. For me, that is. I'm willing to make mistakes if I can make any type of positive effect at all or positive impact. I'm more than willing to make mistakes and fuck up and to be blocked and exiled and all this other shit. I really don't care. If I could make certain people feel uncomfortable to where they have to disappear, even if it's for like a month or two or for like, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of the year. If they say, I'm gonna just get off of TikTok, I'm so happy and thrilled with that. Completely. And I like that's what I had to get over, because before I used to turn it around and say, well, I don't want to do anything wrong and I don't want to say anything and I don't want. Listen, I'm gonna say and feel how the fuck I want, and I'm not gonna hold myself back. If I do feel like venting, if I do feel like saying something or saying a name, because at the end of the day, it is what they say. What do they say? It's impact over intent. It's impact over intent. So even if I'm, it doesn't matter. As long as my impact is good, I don't care what it seems like my intention is, or what it feels like. Sometimes I think it is worth it if you're making some type of dent. Look at Mrs. Nitra, for example, right? And I wasn't trying to come for her in general, right? But the fact that so many people came into the live, my live probably sat, I think the most was like 70 or 80 people, but I had thousands of views over the days that I was live. So many people found out. She has to go be in some beef now to gain some traction again because the Mario shit. So yes, I'm gonna keep on talking and saying what I want to say about whoever. Unfortunately.
And you have every right to. That's what our individual platforms are built for.
Right.
We could choose to talk about the stuff that we want to talk about. Like, to be honest, like awareness for stuff like this, even before we talked about any of this stuff, is a big part of my page. And I wrote on my page multiple times about how I feel about stuff like this. And like Bullock just said, everybody have the right to their opinion. Everybody's not going to go with the popular opinion. A lot of people are going to go with and say things that's not popular, or do or say things that's not going to make people feel good. But
Right.
that's when you have to do the self-reflection for yourself and be like, maybe they right. Maybe you do need to think about it different. Maybe you do need to use discernment different. Maybe you do need to take a step back.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I had to, and to be honest with you, part of the reason why I had to come up here, I had to kind of vent this out because, hey, Bullet,
Hey,
I had to
Mo.
vent. I
Hey,
had to
Rob.
vent.
Hey,
What's
Chasen.
up?
I
What's
just
up?
came to say, Chasen, you got 250 tickets. I'll see you in court.
I'm fucking dead. See what I'm saying?
Well, you might as well write basically 2 years
Yo,
worth of
I'm
tickets for
acting
this
up.
one.
What I do? I didn't do nothing. I haven't done
You
nothing.
know you ain't supposed to have no damn opinion on here. Now,
I,
I'll see you at the White House. Bye.
I didn't do nothing. God damn it. I ain't do a goddamn thing. Oh my God. uh,
But no,
yeah.
I just had to come up here and kind of vent this out because, like, I've been really feeling like conflicted with a lot
Yeah.
of stuff recently, and even with the stuff that we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. So I kind of had to vent this out somehow, some way, because I can't just keep doing status quo anymore for
Right.
Jason.
Right.
Like, I've been around for 2 years, and I've seen all types of dangerous, scary, wild stuff on here. And I'm not just saying it from one group of people or this group of people. I mean from all sides of this app. Even sides of this app that people don't even really know about or pay attention to.
Thank
And,
you, Lord.
exactly, everybody is not going to like your opinion, but you are entitled to it. Everybody not going to like anything that's the road that you probably about to go on with this and other stuff. But hey, what can they do? Block you? You can't go to jail. You
Right.
can't get hurt
That's what I'm
by it.
saying. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? Okay.
Like, even me being on this live, the worst thing that people could do is say, oh, was it you supporting me? All they're going to do is all people could sit here and say, oh, you're a flip flopper. I've been called that multiple times since I've been on here. Or you're fake. I've been called that multiple times since I've been on here.
That's what's
Now
going to
you're
happen.
about to be next, right? My thing is this, but
Y'all
I'm
gonna
just going
share
to say it. At this point, Bullet, lock my behind up
Right.
because it's like, lock my behind up at this point. Like, and anything that I'm saying, it's not even to try to push force at you or none of that. Because at the end of the day, these people going to do what they want to do, whether we talk about it or not.
That's
And
what I'm
like,
saying.
whether we talk about it or not, unless if they commit an act against us, then possibly criminal stuff could get involved, whatever. But if we just running our mouth or just talking or saying how we truly feel, what is the issue?
There shouldn't be one at all. It should just be like, listen, this is, just like everybody else says, this is a public platform. You're more than welcome to block, move on, or to unfollow, move on. You're not being forced to watch, participate, comment, none of that. Like, again, we all have judged, whether it was judging for good or judging for bad. You want to see who you should align
Right.
with, who you should be around. Like, come on.
I've done it for close to 2 years of doing that. So sometimes I picked right and sometimes I picked wrong, and I'm grown enough to admit that.
But I respect that, though. But that's what I'm saying. It's all about you. We all started someplace. Like, we all didn't just come to TikTok and say, I'm watching everybody. I got my eyes on.
That's not even why I came on this app for.
Right.
Like, I just came on here to, like, on some serious stuff, just to watch funny videos, if it was stuff that I need to bring awareness to. That's why I originally came on this app for, not for all this deep, heavy stuff. Like, I knew it was crazy stuff going on in the world, but, like, I didn't know I would have, like, this close of an interaction with people that did certain stuff. Like, on Facebook and other social media sites, you don't have that. The same way that you do on here with the live button and all of that, because it's a newer app. And there's way more people. I didn't know I would have interaction with people that, with all this stuff. Like, I would have never thought in a million years that I would be on a live with a group called the Llamas. No shade. Like, I never thought any of this. Like,
You ain't
if you
thinking
try
about
to
that.
explain this stuff, if you try to explain this app to, like, people that's not on here,
Right.